There is a brand new survey just out that shows Americans are divided on whether AI will make things better or worse. We talked with Matt Rosen about that. He is CEO and founder of Aleda, a Dallas-based technology consulting firm.
Some people think it's going to be great for us and really advance humanity. I'm one of those people. And then there are those that are scared about it and worried about all the downsides and the deep fakes and, invasions of privacy. And so you have people that are very split. And what I found in the interviews I've done and talking to folks, it seems like the folks that are worried about it probably haven't spent enough time investigating and playing with it. But some of the fears they have are legitimate, and there's some things we need to do to address those.
Yeah, we've talked about some of the scams and had some of those on the program just in the last several months as AI becomes more and more popular and used. But you're saying that there is actual good coming out of the use of AI. Tell us about that.
Some of the great things that are coming out of it is it's going to be able to be used in medical research to personalize drugs. We've got a client who's using it in clinical research trials to help go through results a lot quicker. They're actually going through scans, detecting movement of cancers and how they react to a drug. We're using it for one of our big clients, helping them automate a lot of work. They get thousands of documents, and it would normally take an army of people to read through those documents and look for certain things. And so they're using AI to reduce really mundane tasks that aren't a lot of fun for people to do. And so it's really allowing their teams to be more creative. And so there's a lot of possibilities depending on your industry, what you can use it for. Within retail, they're using chatbots to make returns and more routine processes, a lot more automated. There's really three big categories where we see people using it. It's automating tasks, it's looking for insights in vast amounts of data that take humans tons of time, and it's creating things. I actually created a song with it the other day. I could probably pop my knuckles with more rhythm than it had, but it's getting a lot better. You can do some really fun things with it.
And there are things to watch out for as well. Talk a little bit about where things can go wrong with AI, what we're seeing now.
Yeah, the problem is it generates content, and sometimes it's hard to know if it came from AI or not. So you have kids plagiarizing. It can create fake news. In fact, Google launched a model of Gemini that was pulling from people's Reddit feeds and stating things as fact that were opinion. It can easily create videos and deep fakes. And so I, for one, think anything that comes out of AI needs to be digitally watermarked, so you can know where it came from. I think AI models need to publish where they were trained from, what training data they used. I think a diverse set of people need to be involved in creating that training data. And I think there needs to be government regulation around it to prevent some of these things from happening. In the EU, they're already going after companies that don't make it pretty transparent where their data comes from and where they're violating people's privacy.
Right. So it should be incumbent upon the companies to make sure that users are safe.
Upon both companies and our government. There's going to need to be some enforcement. And there's, you already saw the FCC has kind of banned robocalling around the election. I think every political ad probably needs to have some stamp of authenticity. And just like anything, people need to not always believe everything they hear in a video or news. I mean, there's been fake news being printed since newspapers were invented. And so I think it's just incumbent upon people to really kind of verify sources. I mean, heck, there was AI used by some lawyers in New York, and it made up a bunch of fake cases, and they actually got in a lot of trouble with the court because they cited cases that didn't even exist. And so what we're really trying to do as an organization, Aleda takes a look at the AI landscape and helps companies understand, hey, where should we use this? Where should we not? How do we develop faster with AI? Where do we make our people more productive? And really looking at it to benefit, the people and the companies that we're working with, allowing people to be more creative, work on more human tasks, and not the automated, mundane, and routine things that, are kind of boring for us all.
Matt Rosen, CEO and founder of Aleda, based in Dallas. Thank you for being with us this morning on WBAP.
Thanks for having me on the show.